All right, it's time for another episode of the nerdiest thing I am into, solving the New York Times KenKen puzzles. Let's start this one on the 5x5, the easy one. I'll try and do it in one take and explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it, and then I'll get to the 7x7. So the first thing I do is look for the squares that are by themselves. So here's a 1, and here's a 5. And then I look for the things that only have a few combinations. So for this divided by 2, the only options there are 1, 2, and 2, 4, but we know the 1 is gone. So it has to be a 2 and a 4, 2 and a 4. That'll leave the 3 and the 5 for later, but we can deal with that separately. What else is available to us? This -4, the only option is a 1, 5, and the 1 is eliminated. So we know that the 5 goes there and the 1 goes there. Going across, again, that divided by 2, it can only be 1, 2, or 2, 4, but the 1s are eliminated from both rows. So we know that it has to be a 2, 4, like that. What else can we find out? Again, the only options here are a 1, 2, 4. That means that a 3 goes up in here. Can we do anything with that? Nope. Let's keep filling this out. We have a -4 here. Oop, got blurry there. We have a -4 here. So the only option is 1 and 5. So we'll fill those in. And then if you look up and down in that column, the 1 is gone, the 2 is gone, the 4 is gone, the 5 is gone. So we know that that has to be a 3. This has to multiply to 12. You have a 3 in there already, so we have to get to 4. So it can't be 2, 2. It has to be 1, 4. This is one of the harder 5x5 puzzles. Usually we just get right through these without having to write in the little combinations there. But we will get through it. Up here, because the 1 and 4 are out, it can't be 1, 3, it can't be 2, 4, it has to be 3, 5, and the 5 is already eliminated, so we can place that correctly. The 1 is gone, we don't have a 2, 3, 4, 5, so we know the 2 goes here. Gosh, looking across, we have a 1, 2, the 3 is missing. We have a 4 and a 5, so the 3 has to go here. Wow, they're really playing with us on this one. I'll just keep going. Can only be a 3 or a 5, can only be a 3 or a 5. Okay, so this one, it has to add up to 9. There's a 2 in here already. If this was a 5, that would be 7. And then you couldn't put another 2 in here. So this can't be a 5. Got it? If the whole thing adds up to 9, you have a 2 and a 5, that would be 7. You'd have to put another 2 in here, and you can't. So this can't be a 5. So that has to be a 3, which means that has to be a 5. And then adding these up, 2 and 3 is 5. 4 makes 9. The 5 in here eliminates the 5 over here. We can work across. We're missing a 1. That has to be a 2. That has to be a 4. And now we're just eliminating things. Going across, the 4 is here, so this has to be a 2. This has to be a 4. 4, 1, 2, and 3. And we did it. That was more complicated than I thought. There were a few too many times going through it where I thought I'd be able to place a number, but instead I had to place a combination. Anyway, there's the 5x5, and in the next video I'll do the 7x7.